When I study the wealthy, I see a lot of things I can learn from them. But I also see a lot of rich people with a lot of broken relationships. They're wealthy, but they have a lot of regrets behind them. And that makes me sad. I know they're smiling in all the cool photos and videos and red carpet interviews, but their lives tell us they've had a lot of heartache. So you'd think that maybe one of the lessons would be that not having any money would make us happy. But anyone that's struggled to pay the bills or get their kids something extra, they'll tell you that not having money makes life hard too. And it definitely doesn't make you happy. So what's the connection between wealth and happiness? And what do we do about it? Well, it turns out there's a proverb for that. I was thinking about success and happiness the other day, as I do sometimes, and I found myself thinking about a teeter-totter. You know, like the ones we used to play on as kids? On one side, I imagine business, money, trade, and wealth. All the things that help us provide for ourselves and serve others through work. On the other side, I saw relationship, the marriage, family, friends, and community. And I was thinking about when the teeter-totter is balanced, life is balanced. And when life is balanced, life is good. Then I started thinking about how things go sideways. When one side is bigger than the other, it gets out of balance, and that's when life is not so good. Family and relationship and wealth are supposed to be in alignment, balanced. And that's exactly what Proverbs 10:22 says. It is the blessing of the Lord that makes rich, and he adds no sorrow to it. We're not supposed to be poor. And making money and being wealthy isn't supposed to come with pain and sorrow. Yes, it takes hard work, but you don't have to choose one over the other. The good news for all of us, including entrepreneurs and business leaders, is that there is a way to grow wealth and live a full and happy life. This proverb says so, and there are plenty of other verses backing that up. In fact, my wife and I wrote an entire book about being fulfilled as an entrepreneur. So, how do we get there? How do we grow wealth and happiness all at the same time? The first thing we need to understand is this blessing word. The proverb tells us that wealth is a blessing from the Lord, which may sound like a gift that just comes out of the sky, like some Amazon drone bringing you a package. Look, a package of wealth coming from out of nowhere. That's absolutely not what it means. Yes, God gives us favor and opportunities, but this is talking about a blessing that comes through wisdom. Great, another vague and fuzzy word. For the moment, think of the word wisdom as doing the right thing at the right time. Wisdom knows all and sees all because wisdom is part of God's character. So I started wondering, if Proverbs tells us that wisdom is how we get the blessing of riches without the sorrow, then maybe there's another proverb that gives us even more understanding. And it turns out there is. Proverbs 13:11 tells us wealth gained quickly will dwindle away, but the one who gathers it little by little will become rich. Now catch this. Herein lies a hidden truth to building wealth that most people miss. Play the long game and don't be impatient. Take your time. Don't look for wealth overnight. In the beginning, you have to grow slow. We've all heard it said that you can grow so fast that your company can die. I know firsthand because it almost happened to us. We grew 400% in 1 year and we nearly went out of business. We had a lot of money, but our quality of life was pretty bad. So let's get back to the teeter-totter. When we're starting out with our business, like life, we only have so much experience. The wealth side of our teeter-totter is short, and the life relationship side is similar, but maybe a little longer. Life is good at home, and we start to work hard on our business. We add on more length, representing more money and opportunities, employees, and obviously more customers. After a while, the business side is too heavy, and the relationship side is getting less attention. And then boom, we're out of balance, and things start to suffer at home and with your friends and your community. And why do most people focus so much on the business side and forget to work on the relationship side? Well, we all get excited, and so often get impatient. Yep, we try to add wealth fast, faster than we should, when what we should be doing is adding to each side of the teeter-totter a bit at a time. A bit of wealth, and then strengthen your marriage, your relationships, your kids, and your friends. Then back to wealth. Keep investing in all the areas of your life a bit at a time, and you will see wealth grow and your happiness grow, and no sorrow be added to it. And as it turns out, all of this comes from understanding wisdom more and believing it's important enough to make wisdom a priority. That's why I made this video, to explain what wisdom really is and how to understand it more so you can have more of it, which makes your business grow like a weed and shoot up like a rocket without all the sorrow. It's fast, but not too fast.